Hey, it's Mel here. So I'm back. Hi, hello. Yeah, so today is another video. I'm gonna be doing art cards, which I really wanted to do for a while. I know the trend is already dead, but hey, I miss it and I just really like it. So let's do some art cards, or artist trading cards to be specific, but I call them art cards. We can call them artist trading cards. Okay, so I have my pieces of paper that's really thick, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 6. I can maybe do 1, or I can do 3, or all of them, but don't bet on it. If I do 1, I'll be happy, hopefully. So yeah, let's do it. I have my pencils, Faber-Castell 12, and my markers, Illustrator by Spectrum Dry, I don't know. And I have my 3 outliners and needed eraser, and I need it. It's this shape, and I can erase. Blah blah blah. You get it. So let's just go and do it. But before we go on the real card, so I don't mess up, let's get a piece of paper, printer paper, doesn't matter, and just draw here. Yeah, so let's get these cards and lay them down carefully so they can inspire me. What should I do? You know, inspire me. Just sit there, quietly stare at me while I decide their fate. I could make them really beautiful and I'll love them for the rest of my life, or it's really ugly and I just want to burn the whole thing down. No pressure. No, stay with me. So this is my first one. I just traced it and let's go. So the first one that I want to do is Mel. If you're a subscriber, which hopefully you are, please subscribe. Then you might be familiar with my character Mel. She's like a cartoon version of me. She went through some updates, and I actually kind of want to update her because she's a little bit, her style is not the same like my style is right now. So I'll do it. Maybe next week. I don't know. No promises, because I have a hard time keeping up with my schedule and school and just life. So sometimes I want to do something, but then life gets in the way, or I don't have enough time and I don't do it. So sorry. Over here I'm trying to design Mel, because Mel is kind of like me. So yeah, and I tried to make her draw. I had a couple ideas what I wanted them to do, but not really. I was just thinking what to do. After I filmed these cards, the ones I really liked has these 3 things. I know they have to be big up close, have to be doing their thing that they really love doing, and that they have to be somehow interacting with us, not just by smiling, but by maybe giving a handshake or blowing leaves on our face, or just imagine like we're taking her picture and she's posing, something like that. And the first one, well, I was experimenting, so yeah, and I decided after I sketched out and have been happy with my sketch, I'll just re-sketch it on the card and hope for the best, which I did end up doing for the rest of the cards. What I did is just, sketch it on a piece of paper, so if it's bad I can just redo it, and then just, spread a little bit of charcoal or colored pencils, and then just put on the card and press really hardly with my mechanical pencils. And yeah, well, it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. But it'll be fun to see like what kind of cards could you do. I know it's not popular, like I said, but I just recently found out, and I'm just obsessed because these are like little cards, little pockets of world that you open up, that you trade with, and like, hey, this is me, this is my brother who did, or maybe this is my friend, or this is my uncle if they draw, and this is their personality, what this is what represents them. So I needed to be really good and sketching out right on there with some, mistakes. Pretty risky path, but I didn't know any better because this was my first try. So yeah, and oh my god, it's almost done. Look, it's good. I really like it. Then yeah, I messed up because my ruler slipped while I was doing the drawers, and then I tried to fix it because the marker was dissolvable in water, and I just ruined it because I forgot that the paper was also dissolvable in water. So yeah, I'm kind of broken. I'm crying inside now, trying to hide it. Luckily you cannot see my face with all my tears, and yeah. So I just ended up doing like little garland of maybe flowers. A big problem here is it's not focusing on the character and how it is interacting with you or doing stuff. It's more with the background. There's too much stuff in the background. There's the lamp, the painting, my drawers, flowers, and it's a little bit too much. And yeah, if you noticed, I went a little too detailed. I like my art to be detailed, but not too detailed, because then it looks a little bit off. And yeah, that was my first mistake. I filled up the whole wood frame complete black. It's like the darkness of something just next to this beautiful painting. It's like, this is ours, I'm stealing it, or like haunting it. I don't know, it's not the best. And as you can see, my Spectre Noir markers were pretty thick, so it was really hard to get into the small areas. So that was another one of my regrets, that I made her too small. And since the tips are really big and there's so many small areas, I messed up a lot. And also, some of the markers, the small tips, don't work because I've been using them for almost a year, a little bit less, but I've been using them almost every single day. I love them. I've been working on them, so yeah. Oh, and then my camera decided to just quit, and I need to bring it back to life because it does that. If you're not familiar with me, yes, I'm not professional, and yes, I do make mistakes, don't judge me. Yeah. So I'm almost finishing up with the drawing. Yeah, almost done, but I made some more mistakes while coloring. Like, the dress is way too dark. Like, the hair and the dress just blends in and then just makes a whole big of a mess. And because she's far away in the distance, not as close as I want her, you cannot see her, and there's too much stuff that's distracting from the actual character, and I made so many mistakes. It's just straight the bad. Just yeah. So I went in with a light purplish red. I don't really like this kind of purple, but yeah, that was the only color pencil purple because I want some kind of texture. So yeah, and also want it to be really light. So here is my Mel. As you can see, I don't really like her because the flower crown is not too good. Also, she's far away in the distance. Too much stuff, as you can see. There's a little bit of a hole over there. And also the painting is just, the frame is so black, and her outfit is really dark, and her crown is But yeah, sorry to end on a bad one, but see you in 10 minutes. Bye! Thank us for watching, and bye!